Okay, we're given this frequency distribution and we want to figure out what the computed mean would be compared to, they give the actual mean. Now, for a frequency distribution, typically how you find the mean is you take each x value and multiply it times the frequency and then divide by the total frequency. The only thing that's kind of weird with this one is my x is a range. So when that happens, what we do is we just find the midpoints and we call that our x. So in other words, the middle point, right? So the first one, 42 plus 45 divided by 2, I would get 43.5. The next one, 46 plus 49 divided by 2, I get 47.5. And I continue to do this to get 51.5, 55.5. I think you can kind of see the pattern. We're getting the middle value, the midpoint, and then 59.5. Okay, so now I can take each one of these and multiply them by its frequency. So I would take 43.5 times 23, and I got 1,000.5. I would take 47.5 times 14, and I get 665. Next one's times 7, 360.5. Next times, where am I at there? 4. And I get 222. Next one, 59.5, and I get 119. So then, oh, I put 59.5 again. Oops! You know that should have been a 2, right? See, even sometimes I make mistakes, not very often though. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to sum the frequency times the x, and if I add that column, I get 2367, and I will divide that. So to get my mean is that total divided by my frequency values. So I'll add 23 plus 14 plus 7 plus 4 plus 2, and I get 50. And so if I divide that, I get the mean of 47.3, which is certainly very comparable to the actual mean. So it's a little tedious with all the different steps and everything, but just remember, if you're given just one x, then you just multiply the x times the frequency. If you're not, then you have to do this whole midpoint thing.